A Study in Scarlet. Part 2. Chapter 1. The chapter shifts the setting to the barren Great Alkali Plain in the American West. The desolate landscape is described in vivid detail, emphasizing the unforgiving, inhospitable nature of the region. The only signs of life are buzzards circling overhead, foreshadowing death. A solitary traveler is introduced, a weathered, gaunt man clearly on the verge of death from hunger and thirst. He surveys the bleak, unending desert before him and resigns himself to dying there. Upon setting down his rifle and bundle, we learn the man has been carrying a young girl of about 5. The girl, Lucy, is initially upset at being jostled, but quickly reveals herself to be a cheerful, optimistic child, in contrast to the grim, hopeless mood of her companion. Through their conversation, it becomes clear the two are the sole survivors of a failed attempt to cross the desert by a 21-person party. The man has carried Lucy the final distance in a desperate, futile search for water. Lucy is unaware of how dire their situation is, assuming her mother and the others have simply gone ahead to a better place. The man doesn't have the heart to explain the finality of death to her. Instead, he encourages her to pray. In a poignant scene illustrating lost innocence, the world-weary man and innocent child kneel side by side to recite prayers from Lucy's memory. Exhausted, the man eventually drifts into a deep sleep beside her. As they slumber, an enormous caravan of 10,000 travelers appears on the horizon, heading west. The group is revealed to be Mormons fleeing persecution after being driven from their settlement in Illinois. Some of the younger men ride ahead to investigate a flash of color on a distant hillside, discovering the sleeping man and child. Lucy and her companion are brought before the caravan's leader, Brigham Young, and questioned. The man introduces himself as John Ferrier, explaining how he and Lucy came to be stranded. Young offers the pair sanctuary and aid on the condition that they convert to the Mormon faith. Desperate, Ferrier readily agrees. The caravan continues on its journey, taking the rescued pair with them into an uncertain future. The chapter serves as a jarring transition from the modern, urban world of London and the Holmes mystery to the untamed American frontier of the mid-19th century. The life-or-death struggle of the characters in a harsh, unforgiving landscape creates an atmosphere of danger and suspense. The sudden appearance of the Mormons injects questions about the role this religious community will play in the overarching story. Overall, the vivid descriptions of setting, characters and their plight sets an immersive stage for the backstory that will presumably tie back to the murder mystery introduced in Part 1.